Imagine sitting in a bustling cafe in Portland, Oregon, with your mind racing in circles. Each thought sparks another, until you're drowning in mental noise, plans, worries, memories. Eric Robertson's voice cuts through this chaos. Mastering your mind doesn't mean silence, but control. What if the key to peace isn't outside, but locked inside your restless thoughts and volatile feelings? Stick around, because how you break this pattern could change everything about how you live. Overthinking isn't just annoying. It hijacks your relationships, your energy, even your body's chemistry. You think you're solving problems, but really you're trapping yourself. Robertson tells Tom's story, a graphic designer in Seattle who spirals into overthinking every text message and social invite until he ends up isolating himself, convinced he's unwanted. His constant mental reruns make him withdraw, destroying friendships over imagined slights. Think of your mind like a room where every thought is a conversation, and overthinking is that irritating party guest yelling over everyone. The noise drowns out clear decisions and cool calm, making it impossible to focus or rest. When Tom followed Robertson's advice to declutter his mental space, like shutting the windows to the noisy party, he found his energy returning, his mood lifting. This mental spring cleaning unlocked a surprising truth: less thinking, more feeling, and more real joy. Emotions aren't random storms. Robertson breaks them down into core feelings, showing how understanding your emotional map gives you surprising control. In a vivid scene, Robertson guides us through Anna's emotional map, a mental chart she sketches, plotting where her frustration, joy, and sadness arise in daily moments. This map becomes her GPS, pinpointing her emotional terrain so she doesn't get lost in reactive storms. It's like driving a car in heavy fog. Trying to control every emotion is like staring only at your steering wheel. Instead, feeling them fully is like switching on your fog lights, making the journey safer and more insightful, not more frightening. Ignoring emotions, that's a ticking time bomb. Robertson shares cases where bottled-up anger or anxiety blindsided people, leading to burnout and broken relationships. He reveals that mastering feelings means engaging them early, not stiff-arming them. Not all people drain you, but toxic ones. They're like storm clouds blocking your mental sunshine. Robertson shows how to spot and ditch these energy vampires skillfully. Robertson paints a clear example. Sarah, a marketing exec whose colleague, Mark, constantly corners her with negativity and drama. Over time, Sarah's clarity dims, her focus fractures, until she actively cuts Mark out of critical meetings, reclaiming her mental space and her edge. He compares bad daily habits to garbage dumped in your brain's filter, mindlessly scrolling social media, obsessing over minor mistakes, or replaying arguments. This trash piles up, clouding your judgment like smog over a city skyline. Saying no isn't just politeness, it's liberation. Robertson emphasizes that Sarah's real breakthrough wasn't confrontation, it was the quiet power in her refusal. Setting those boundaries energized her life, proving freedom is less about who you include and more about who you exclude. Back in that Portland cafe, your mind's chaos hasn't disappeared, but now you hold the key. Like Tom and Sarah, you're learning where the noise comes from, how to map your feelings, and when to shut out toxic energy. Here's one fast try. Tonight, list one recurring stressful thought, then ask, does it deserve your energy? That simple pause starts your mastery journey. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.